Hi everyone, welcome to ScholarSK, the writing tool built specifically for academic papers. Instead of bouncing between Google Scholar, Overleaf, and the Citation Manager, ScholarSK puts research, writing, and review in one place. Here we have three modes. We'll walk through each, then show how they work together. So once you have signed up and put a buy credit or put a coupon code, then you will be shown this kind of dashboard. So we have a three modes: research, writing, and review. We'll start with the research mode, and research mode is specifically built for research purpose. So let's say we first create any project here. So we name it some collection. Let's say I do research on federated learning, so let's say federated learning. So once this is created, we can open it, and yeah, so this is your editor. This is the place where all your paper will be indexed and so on. This is the research assistant to which you can chat with. This comes with two tab. One is research mode and one with a read mode. We'll first talk about the research mode, and then after we'll go what happens in a reading mode. So in the research mode, this is your AI assistant. We can type some query and get a result from that. So let's say if like let's say I'm doing research on data poisoning attack on federated learning. I want to know what kind of works have been done there. So I just will prompt what has been recent work field of federated learning. Also you can um, prompt it to include the journal or conferences of your choice. So I usually read papers from A-star conference, so I say paper must be from A-star conferences. You can prompt the AI on to filter on the basis of citation or any other things. So it is now finding a paper by searching through semantic scholar. So now if you see, it has told all about the recent data poisoning work that has been done in the field. The paper got indexed from the major conferences, CBPR, NeurIPS, and this is the kind of precision it brings when we are sorting paper by venues. We can read about it, and there is also one option to copy to editor. When you do copy to editor, all of your answers here will get copied here with the table and everything. You can just this is a normal editor. You can edit anything, like and you have all those things provided here. You can um, highlight things, you can prepare heading or anything you want. Okay, in the research section, we have two modes. One is like a normal mode, one is a deep research mode. Normal mode is generally when you want faster answer, and if you want agent to think very deeply, we have a deep research mode. Deep research mode is actually a bit longer, and it will take a time, but it will give you a very precise result. Okay, and there are also different type of models here. Every models have their own benefit, but it comes as a cost. If you want faster model, you can use Gemini. If you want thinking model, you can use DeepSeek. If you want best model, like it's Sonnet 4.6 perform best, but it comes in a higher pricing. uh, Here you can see the token uses, how much token is remaining and everything. And you can see here there are different type of filters, like we can we can filter by quartile 1, and we can filter by journal or conference. I strictly say it to the conference, so there is only conference paper available. And you can sort with the basis of year, citation, etc. These are all the filters available. uh, if you like some paper, then you can just pin it. So you can pin this paper, you can pin this paper. This pinned paper will be shown in your pinned section, and you can just unpin it also. So this is has PDF section. So here currently we don't support uh, the we currently don't have, actually whenever the paper index we don't provide the PDF for that. We only provide abstract, and you can manually upload the PDF. For example, if you go in the reading section, so let's say this is a your uh, paper, we can just search for this paper and get a PDF. We can upload the PDF. Okay, so once we have uploaded the PDF, we can read this PDF. We have a PDF reader here. Here we can when you read the PDF, we have two options. When we right click, we can make a note or ask with AI. So let's say if we make a note, this paper is on FL. So here you have two sections, all notes and this paper. This paper notes represent the notes inside only that paper, and all notes represent the notes across all the papers you have made. And yeah, so next is a ask with AI feature. For example, if I say here explain this figure in the paper, so it will index that paper and it will explain you that figure, or you can ask anything about the paper. Okay. uh, Next is so here we have one other thing. Let's say so we went into deep research mode, and if we say send, it will take a lot of time. But if you don't want to wait and want AI to answer instantly, then you can just click on this answer now button, and so it will just answer you instantly on the basis of the collected things so far. It takes a bit of time in the previous mode, but yeah, so it has answered. So now let's come into this is all about the research mode. Um, so one thing I missed about the research mode is like every time, like it answers some things by finding paper on Google Scholar. It cites that paper. You can just click here and go to that paper. Every paper, every every answer it provides is based on some cited uh, papers. So you get those cited evidence here. Also, one thing is that when you when you have prepared this kind of doc or analysis, you can just download it and you can export it and share with your peers in the group. You can also search the paper by name here. For example, let's say if I type universal, then all the papers comes here. So you have a lot of things here. Now let's come to the writing mode. So let's create first project here. Let's create FL writing. Yeah, so you when you click the compile, it is a kind of like your uh, LaTeX studio kind of thing, where you have an editor here, you have a PDF viewer here, and here you can chat with the assistant to and instruct it to do any kind of thing. Here all the files are shown. So if you you can, this is where you can create anything. Let's say you can create any files. If you have already a zip upload from overleaf, then what you can do is like you can just click here, upload the zip file, and it will create uh, all the files for you here. And yeah, so let's say um, let's say you have a LaTeX assistant here. If you want to write make your assistant write something, for example, let's say I did the research on data poisoning attack on federated learning. Right now I want to write a paper on it. So we can simply say uh, write write an introduction paragraph on data poisoning attack on federated learning. And here we have different kind of tools. Okay, so if you see, if you do @ here, then you will have a scholar search. So when you type @scholar, it will find the relevant papers from Google Scholar and write everything based on those paper. It will not try to impart its own knowledge in which it was trained on. So it will write something from and from actual papers. So if you say to, let's also say it also cite those papers, it will automatically cite those papers. Let's do this. Yeah, so it has gathered required things, and it has generated a bibtex entry for you. You can just accept or reject here. You can also edit it if you want, and let's accept it here, then it will compile it for you. So currently it's unknown. You can just create one .bib file and import all your bibtex entries here. So in this way you can make it auto complete your papers. And we have other features here also here. So if we do slash here, then uh, we did research on the topic of data poisoning attack in federated learning. So it has all indexed paper on those topic. So if you do here, so research slash so research denotes a research mode and federated learning denotes the project name. So if you do federated learning, then it will load all the papers that you have indexed in the research mode. You can use that paper to tell editor AI editor to write about some paragraphs or some section on the basis of this paper, or use this paper when you are writing, kind of thing. Okay, so this we can use this tool in this way. And the next thing is we have also the attach section here. So in the attach section is generally, if you have some handwritten notes or handwritten equation, you can just upload the image of it, and you can just tell it to like just parse this equation in the PDF, so it will write a LaTeX for you, and then after it will generate uh, LaTeX for you. This is there. And yeah, so if we come in the if we come in the uh, left side, we have different section. This is for like a comment section, and this is a version history section. So how version history works is like, let's say if you have written some papers and you don't want this you don't want, if you are working, then you write something which you did not intend to write. So if you think that it will degrade your current version, then what you can do is like you can just push it. So here AI will generate a summary for you, and you can just push it to mail. So it also helps you when you are collaborating with your peers, that if they want to read the paper and you want to work on further things and you want to give some stable version, then so if we see here, we have got a view on. So if we change something, and we can again push to that, and and um, let's say if I say add author name as David and affiliation to Stanford. So it added here. Again, we can push to this, and it will generate a summary for you. Yeah. Okay, so now you want that, let's say you mistakenly added this, and you want to move to previous version, then you can just go to view on, and you can just restore to view on. What this will do is like, so if you compile it again, so the recently added changes are gone, and you and anytime you can go to the v2 version, because in the v3 you have stored to v1. So this is how the versioning works. And yeah, let's and we have here we also have here different kind of models, but the default is Claude Sonnet. You can use because it performs the best. During other model selection, it might not give you the LaTeX correct syntax, so we prefer users to use Claude Sonnet 4.6 for writing mode. And we have invite features. So we have two mode now, viewer and commenter. Anybody, we can invite anybody as a viewer, and they can comment to our paper. We'll be releasing editor mode in 1 week, and people can come here and edit, do multi edit collaboration also. So here you just type the email, and let's say Krishna the scilab.com. You can just send so if you send them the invite, okay, pending invitation, whenever they accept the invitation, it will come here. You can also provide the link to them to join via link. Yeah, so this is one thing. Next we have comment section. So when you are in a multi collaboration mode, if your peer wants you to, if your peers or any of your supervisor want to comment on your paper, they can just go here and simply um, yeah. So whenever you select any line, you can just simply comment it here. For example, let's put some random comment, remove this, the word distributed here. So you can put a comment. Yeah, it's here. Okay, so you can see they remove the word distributed here. Now let's say I just say here, okay, add FL averaging equation. So these two are comments. Okay, so here are whenever your supervisor or somebody puts a comment there, it shows you here, and it has got the different functionalities. You can ask AI about the comment if your supervisor put, if you don't understand that. Let's say if I ask or add FL average equation, then you can just ask here and it will tell you what your professor is saying. So what is it, the comment, add what you need to add and everything, right? The next thing is that if you want it if you want your AI editor to automatically fix it, then you can just say fix with AI, then it will automatically fix this comment. That's it. Yeah, so if you see here, so it has added the FL averaging equation here. There is also one button called fix all two comments you tell. Let's say if you have a 20 comments, you are very short of time, and you want to fix all those comments, you can just do one click and it will just fix all your comments. So you can just resolve the comment. Okay, resolved. Okay, and you can do click this here, so all your resolved comment will be shown here. It's resolved, and what is open, and what are where all the comments. uh, this is roughly about the editor mode. One thing also, like, we don't provide different kind of templates like IEEE or elsewhere, but if you say this one to editor, change this to IEEE conference format, then it will change you for you here. Because of that, we do not put the templates. So yeah, it's done. Okay, you have got different kind of theme also here. If you want, then you can just use it whichever you want. Now let's move to this is all about your writing mode, and let's move to review mode. So the thing is here, so everything you have in writing mode gets exported to review mode. Okay, so you can just so if I'm writing the paper, so if I can just go here FL writing, and you can make like review on that. Okay, but let's review one fully written paper. I'll go here, and yeah, so this is my one of the paper in uh, federal learning. So I'll just do start your first review. So this is ICDM camera ready paper. Okay, let's go to computer science. So here you need to give it a topic, not a file name. So if I go here in the writing section, the uploaded PDF will be parsed to text here. So this was written by me. So we have a topic here, and we'll just paste this. So, okay, we'll this paste this here. Okay, and we can select any conference and proceedings. Okay, let's say if I want to submit it to the like ICML, or let's say NeurIPS. So we can just select it here, and yeah, we have different kind of modes. For now we are giving speed review mode. So we can just start review here, and yeah, so what it does is like it pulls the benchmark paper recently accepted to this venue, which belongs to your working area or like topic, and it compares against that. We have different kind of agents running in parallel that will evaluates your paper according to different lens, and there are a lot of if other evaluating criteria. We try to mimic as much possible as how human to review to a certain paper, uh, and yeah, uh, it works pretty well. So let's see. So yeah, now it has got all the papers, and it has sent its result again from like papers to different agent, and it's now evaluating. So we have got a score here, and this is score, and it says there are a few things we need to notice here. We have this section which tells you what it needs to get this paper accepted. You can see every agent what it gave a score out of 5, and this is your strength here, and this is your findings, that is weakness. And if you go here, then you can see the benchmark papers it used to compare your paper against those beneficiary. Here we have lots of NeurIPS papers being indexed, and yeah, so the thing is about uh, so the good thing is about the review is that it gives a very detailed review. For an example, if you go here, then it will tell you that uh, how, on the basis of like what information it gave the review. These are the paper names: PG1 and PL1, PL2. You can just click on those papers and uh, see, why it gives such kind of review. So it basically cites those paper, that in this paper these things has been done, and in your paper, like these things are missing. So on the basis of those kind of evidence, for example, if you see here, the paper compares only against training individual models on each data set. No standard vertical FL methods has been compared with like split and things like that. So these all the findings are not based on the information that model uh, carries out on its own, but it gets from the recently accepted paper, and thereafter compare your paper against that, and then after provides you the review. So you can filter on the basis of critical, major, and minor review. And let's say we let's say if you don't understand this review, then you can just chat with the AI assistant here. So let's say if I want, uh, I don't understand this review, then you can just do @f, then it will give you all those weaknesses that you had in the paper. So this is GF3. I'll just say what can you explain me, explain me this review in more detail. Yeah, so it has answered like in detail about this review and what you need to do, what is the algorithm that you need to put, how you should report these results, and from which paper you can take a reference to resolve these comments. You can export this review to PDF, and you can share it among your peers, so it gives you a very detailed report. Yeah, this is all about the review mode, and thank you for watching this video. If you feel anything important, then you can email to me at research@ykrishna@gmail.com. You can find on the landing page of the website. Thank you very much again for watching this video, and try ScholarSK today.